Okay, good morning. Wednesday, January 26th. XELA. What a fucking. This is as cheap as it gets. 72 cents right now. It ran up yesterday pretty hard. Um, let's just get a measurement on that. Oops, right. 45% yesterday. So, yeah. And it's got this, it's called a buyout. It's bullshit news of a buyout. People see, the funny part is people think that they're going to get the deal, and it's not going to happen like that. See, and if you read it in the notes here, in the fine print, it's to exchange up to 100 million shares for up to $100 million of its unsecured 6% senior notes. So everybody that thinks that this is for them, like they're thinking, oh, if I get in at 72 cents, I'm going to sell it for $1. It's going up to $1. Well, and that's the thing. That's what you think, but that's not what's going to really happen. But lo and behold, these fucking things, they seem to people don't understand how this really works. So, but they're going to get hosed at the beginning, and then I guess maybe they'll learn. I don't know. If we find an opportunity, we'll take a trade because this is going to have a shitload of volume. Look at it already. It's 4 million per minute. Now, saying that, the 4 million per minute is on 70 cents. So money value, price to volume or whatever, there's not a lot of transactions here in cash, right? Money to cash. And there's a little bit of the punishment there if you thought you were going to go to $1. So we're continuing with this turbulent ride here on the major indices. So I'm going to suggest, and I think the more you can do this, I think the better off you're going to be. Because in real time, it makes it really difficult, man. I don't know what to say about the way things are going. Everybody's like excited about the way and really this is just throwing people around more than anything. And even major investors are probably thinking, oh, like, what do we do? And here's our journey to $1. So we'll see if we can get a pattern out of this once we get back up into the VWAP. See if that shook out enough dirty hands. Yeah, so we had to move fairly fast there. There's the entry, though. We took that at 68. 68.90. 68.90. I don't think we actually wanted 68.90. I think we wanted 68.75 or something like that. But anyway, we'll see how this goes. We're just going to try and take it up to around the top of the pre-market high. And we'll see if we can get that to work. Again, this is probably not the smartest thing to do. You should probably just fucking walk away and go to your go do something more productive, right? Sometimes this job's like that. You have to make an executive decision. We took it a little early here, right before the VWAP. And if you've noticed, the VWAP's going to kind of try and give us a little bit of a hard time here. So, I'm saying that, it pops right through it. So, yeah, we'll see what happens now with the reaction. Once we push through VWAP, sometimes it'll have a reaction that will just say, go fuck yourself, and it'll come all the way back in your face. So, I typically like to watch these tighter time frames when that happens. Okay, so there's the reaction that we look for when we enter the trade, usually. It's about the right place at the right time. I think we should almost think about chasing the stop up a little bit tighter just to make sure we don't lose any more money. We're not very much risk right now. It's not bad at all. So I pushed that stop up. I was like, well, why wouldn't we lose any money? And then I was like, well, no, how about this? How about we're going to make some fucking profit here? Fuck it. So we took it up to 70 cents, 70.10. That's where the stop is right now. If you notice where we picked it up on the volume too, see this volume? We picked it up just as it was starting to accelerate. This is the lowest volume of the day. That doesn't always mean everything, but we'll see if we can get out of this little bit of a hole. Like I might have moved that up just a hair early. We're right in there. It might have been moved up a little bit early. Yeah, like the VWAP would have been, no. See, it would have been yeah, it would have been break even or a loss. So let's just see how this goes, and maybe we'll just jump the stop up. I should maybe think about changing that and taking profit off a little differently, maybe than a whole take profit. But I mean, in this environment, I think this is probably the smartest way to do it. You don't know what's really going to happen here, right? Like I don't know. It's probably best to, like it could go all the way to $1, right? But I don't care. As long as we can get our 5% here, we'll be okay. So now I would think about moving that stop up to 70, 80. That would be the number, 70 cents and 80. Yeah, we're just going to piggyback that stop up there. It's a manual trailing stop. And that's what we try and do here. It'll probably pull back and grab us right now, but I mean that's better than taking a loss. That's for damn sure. Well, let's just see. That might be a little too tight, eh? For if you wanted to get it to go further, there's that minute. Yeah. See, it's gonna want to break down for us here. Let's watch it on this screen here. There it is. There, stopped out. Whatever. We caught the pop. That's all we're here to do. I don't know, man. That wasn't too bad. What were we at? 70-10? 70-10. Oh, no, we weren't at 70-10. We were at 70-71 is where we actually got. So basically the fucking bottom of that pullback. That's kind of that's kind of shitty. But we'll see what happens here. If this completely pulls back, that was if you were watching the tape there, we would have saw. I think that was a 3% profit, right? So how can you complain? I'm sure some people are looking at this and probably thinking, oh yeah, $126.70. That's not that great, eh? I'm telling you though, man, in this market environment, that's not too bad. And when it's a game of zeros, that could be 1,200, that could be 12,000, that could be any number you want. It depends on your risk level. And the point of the matter is, if you can't even land the simplest easy trades, and I mean in the executions, right? Like the executions is all this. A lot of people might have held this and been like, no, it's going to $1. It's the executions, and you got to do it repetitively. And it's all zeros. So once you can get it to a point where you're feeling so confident that, you got your shit together, then you can take it on bigger size and make those zeros count. I'm going to continue to record this for a couple minutes after this. We'll just see how much it pulls back, right? And if we get a pullback to the VWAP and then we go, that's where we're going to want to take it again. So now the question is, would you take it again? And yeah, it's a tough call, right? We'll have to wait and see the volume. We'll see. I'll pull up some other things on some other charts here to see. But I mean, my attitude's probably changed. Yeah, so consulting with another chart there, this is going to fall back through probably with a fair amount of ease. I'll get you a number where it's going to fall back to. I would almost suggest all the way back down to 69, 68.75 it could easily pull back to. I know it's not very far, 68.75, but that's in the below VWAP and on that. But we'll see how this reacts on VWAP. And again, if we can get it to do that checkmark move with timing, this is not bad setup for me. See, do you see it? So we'll see what happens here. I don't know if I can take it because it's going to be kind of a bit of a ripper. I don't know if I want to take it. Well, and that would be kind of like the break zone there. We probably would have wanted to take it around 71 there, but I mean, it's a tough one. Again, it's kind of, what do you call that, dealer's choice. But look at the bounce on that VWAP. I'm not that good at it. I guess I need to get better at it. But we could have put an order there right at that and then risked something below there and then gotten this move as well. Let's measure that move for you there. 3% more, right? Now, like I said, in these markets, I should just be happy as fuck getting that 2.5% and then be done with it. You know, because it could fool you and it could rip back in your face here really quick and you won't be ready for it. That's the thing. If you're not a ninja and you're not ready for this is going to rip back. Watch this rip back a 5% rip and you'll be like, what happened? And you lose a bunch of money. A lot of these guys are really quick to take profits, and very well they should be. But I mean, at the same time, you have to have that happy balance where you have to let it run and let it confirm on the entry that it's going and confirm on the exit that it's done. Um, so, see, is this the confirmation that we're looking for, right? Interesting. I'm gonna take a second here to analyze this. Volume's still coming in pretty strong here. 1 million average. Uh, sometimes I'm kind of on it. But again, if I can't get an entry on it, it's useless. Ugh, dang it. Dang it. Feel like I made a bit of a mistake there. Yeah, that kind of sucks because that's pretty much target right there where we were shooting. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be really mindful here at the high day. Yeah, I don't make these things up. I just draw the lines. Yeah, I'm starting to get upset. More upset here as we go. It's starting to piss me off because it's gonna hit it too. That's the sad part. And watch what happens when it does hit it, though. That's the most important part of this whole recording is probably what's gonna happen when it does hit this. Again, we have to pay attention and be patient and understand what's going on here. But I mean, you really have to watch and see what happens here because when it reverses, this is why I'm trying to. This is exactly the shit I'm trying to show you, right? But you can't be too disappointed when you're in it and on it like usual, right? See, I'm a little bit leery because we came all this way, but we didn't touch it. I'm thinking that we might push through now and buy quite a bit. We might, I don't know about going to $1, but well, what do you know? Look at that. Came up, touched it to the fucking letter. Look at that. To the number. I can even hover on it for you to get the numbers right. What do we got there? High of 75 flat. Where's the line? Let me click on the line. 75 flat. Look at, isn't that? Oh, I don't make this shit up. I just draw the lines, Draw the lines, motherfucker. So now we gotta watch the reaction after it's touched it. Like, I can't, it just touched it. It's perfect. So is that a signal that says that it's gonna want to go further? Again, I want it to go way through, way past, come back, take support on that level, and then carry on, right? I was looking at the other. I always seem to have. I spot it every single time I can spot this. Yet I don't know why I don't take the trade there. Um, that VWAP push and then pull back and it touches VWAP and it goes. I have seen this 100 million times, and yet I still, for some fucking reason, I can't take that fucking trade. I don't know why. It just seems so uncomfortable to me. Um, I'm gonna have to start working on it, man. Because look at it, worked fantastic again, every single time. Again, look at there's 6%. I, I'm at a loss here. It's finicky when it gets down there, and it's so I don't know, and it happens so fast. The reaction, you're like, whoa, wait a second, did I miss it? And you're like, yeah, because you should have just freaking put an order in there to when it touched the thing to take it and been done with it. So I'm gonna be taping. I'll tape this. We'll just want to watch this reaction at the end of it all here. So here's the bigger picture here. It's only been going for about 5 days. I'll zoom out even further. Okay, so here's a one day chart, right? And that's going all the way back to 2021 right over here. Um, the chart's terrible, right? Absolutely terrible chart. So yeah, so this is day 3. That's a 5-minute chart, by the way. Maybe that's better. If you look, she's really drawing back now, right? Look at that. This is a 5-minute chart, so every one of these candles is worth 5 minutes of play, or 5 minutes of time. So it's pulling back. It's pulling back really hard right now, coming through the VWAP. So look at that. Jump back over here to this tight time frame, and we're you know, we could almost say that we do this in real time every time. You should like, share, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell. What else? Oh yeah, give me a thumbs up if you like this, and leave some comments if you don't. That's a good one. Leave some comments if you don't. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Now the next question would be, do we? Yeah, is there another trade here? Maybe later in the day, or I don't know what. Or is it done? The chat pump is over, right? Good thing we took our profits. We just missed that one little thing there where that double Dutch VWAP touch, and I'm gonna patent that one. Yeah, we'll put a patent on that one. It's proprietary, the double Dutch VWAP touch. That's exactly right. This thing does this a lot. So if you're watching these videos, there's your free tip. I don't know. I have a hard time trading it. I'm just trying to say, you could put a limit on it. I don't like a limit order. I am just not a big fan of it. I think that's catching a falling knife. I typically try and wait for the, you know, like a break right in here, just after we've done the do. But I mean, it looks like this candle kind of, like, exactly, and it makes it hard, right? So this candle kind of took off on us, um, a little faster than I would have liked. So that's why we probably missed it a lot of the time. So if you have a real confidence in this, which I don't, um, and I didn't even get the volume afterwards. Like, I would have liked to have seen a bunch of volume come in here and stack it up, kind of like this kind of looking kind of thing, but over like at this level, at this height, you know, like a lot higher. So I want it to go up, up, up volume, and then it can drop back, right? Or up, up, up all the way to here, right? Basically, and then drop back following this moving average here of the volumes. That's a good. That's one of those ones that I kind of look at. Um, so if you can get it to work in your favor a little bit more and then come back, that would what I would look for a little more. This video is getting a little long, so yeah, like, share, subscribe. You can have your high fives now. Until the next bounce, everyone.